The Smash roster is one of my favourite parts in the entire Smash series, with the inclusions of new fighters every installment. Some fighters don't make it in. Welcome to A New Foe Has Appeared, where we are going to brainstorm ideas for fighters that could possibly happen in the future. Let's get into
the Plains of Passage from Shovel Knight. That's right. Today we are talking about a character from Shovel Knight. But this character probably might not get in until Smash 6, because he's an assist trophy. I know the results look disappointing, but here is the character. That's right. Shovel Knight is the character we're going to talk about today. I know some people in the room are wondering, Shantae should actually be in the game. But don't worry, for you people who voted Shantae, I'm going to talk about her in a future episode. So let's get into it, shall we? So, his default is Chaos Sphere. Shovel Knight releases a bouncing emerald coloured orb forward. This sphere deals minimal knockback, but bounces off the ground 4 times before disappearing. While bouncing off the ground, the sphere also can travel through opponents. The sphere bounces off of walls also, so if used near an opponent next to a wall, it can easily hit multiple times to rack up damage quickly. Where it lacks in knockback, it makes up for in speed and being able to rack up damage across the battlefield from a distance. His side special being Dust Knuckles. Shovel Knight equips the large Dust Knuckles and releases a quick punch forward. This deals 8% damage and holds opponents in a place for a follow-up attack. Shovel Knight can travel forward with a Dust Knuckle if he makes contact with an opponent or item. Press side B again after making contact to deliver another punch while traveling forward. You can deliver 4 punches in a row before having to stop, which means 8 to 32% damage depending on how many times you can hit the opponent. Each punch deals more knockback. However, Shovel Knight is completely open to attacks while doing this. For his up smash, Propeller Dagger, Shovel Knight equips the Propeller Dagger and travels straight up about the same distance as Ike's recovery. While traveling upward, you can also tilt the analog stick left or right to make Shovel Knight quickly change directions and travel left or right. Traveling left or right covers less ground but is slightly stronger than traveling upward. And his down special is Mobile Gear. Shovel Knight tosses forward the Mobile Gear relic in front of himself. The Mobile Gear remains in one spot for a moment while the gear spins before it takes off, rolling forward at a pretty decent speed, about the same speed as Cloud. Shovel Knight can jump onto the Mobile Gear to gain a lift as it moves forward, and he can also attack while the Mobile Gear cannot be destroyed by opponents and deals damage to them, and Simplify running into them Shovel Knight can be knocked off the gear while on it, though, so be careful. This item is also useful because it can travel over harmful surfaces without dealing any damage to Shovel Knight. When he is riding it, this includes spikes, bombs, KO fire, grounds, and pitfalls. The gear travels forward until it exits the stage or runs into a wall, at which point it will hit a wall and remain spinning for a moment before disappearing. Only one mobile gear can be in play at a time, and his final smash being Dynamic Duo. Shovel Knight takes out and blows on the mighty war horn, which sends out a large shockwave in all directions of Shovel Knight. Once capturing opponents in the blast, the background of the stage turns bright white. As this happens, opponents caught in the blast are sent straight upward from the blast as Shield Knight hovers with her mighty shield near the opponents. Shovel Knight leaps up and Dynamic Treasure Hunting Duo release an onslaught of attacks against the captured opponents. The attack finishes with Shield Knight lifting her shield skyward and Shovel Knight lifting his blade skyward. They then deliver a finishing blow that deals a meteor strike to the captured foes. The two high five as Shield Knight vanishes and Shovel Knight gets back into the fight. The stage, being Plains of Passage, is from the first Shovel Knight game. The Plains, also known as the Plains of Passage, is the first stage in each campaign of Shovel Knight. It ends is usually guarded by Black Knight, although King Knight also encounters the Spectre Knight there in King of Cards. The Plains serve as an introductory stage to the basic game mechanics of each protagonist: Shovel Drop, Bomb Burst, Dash Slash, and Shoulder Bash. For the alternate costumes, the Stalwart Plate, which is the standard armor, Final Guard, which is the red armor, Conjurer's Coat, the purple armor, Dynamo Mail, Mail of Momentum, Ornate Plate, Armor of Chaos, and Player 2 Green. With the spirits being Shovel Knight as the fighter spirit, Dynamic Duo, Shield Knight, Spectre Knight, the Enchantress, the Black Knight, King Knight, Plague Knight, Treasure Knight, Mole Knight, Tinker Knight, Polar Knight, Propeller Knight, Baz Knight, Reese Seatland, and Triple King. So guys, what did you think of... Wait a minute, I just forgot the Mii costumes. Sometimes just like to put jokes in videos. For the Mii costumes, this will technically be indie themed, being Shovel Knight, Plague Knight and King Knight, Crypta the Necro Dancer, being Cadence, and Ori from Ori and the Will of the Wisps. If you've never heard of that game, go and look it up. So guys, for real this time, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn your notifications on. Finally, don't forget to comment when you've subscribed, and this week's Who Will Prevail is pretty much interesting. One has been in a who will prevail before, and the other hasn't. And I bet if B wins, I will finally get to do a video on that fighter like I wanted to for a while. So that's it for Shovel Knight. BB8 out.